Strength in our community is our people. Our community is full of young and young at heart, hopeful and successful, native Memphians and millennials who chose the 901. With your help, we can show the world that we can do it again. Let's get started.
Hello, Shelby County. My name is George Dempsey Summers. I am running for the Register of Deeds in the upcoming general election. I'm a lifelong Memphian, married of 20 years. I am currently employed with Shelby County government of 10 years. Prior to that, I was employed with the Memphis City Schools for 31 years. I have been behind the scenes working to serve the community for over 41 years. The reason why I'm running for office is the law on the books needs to be changed. Here in Shelby County, quitclaim deeds are being forged and filed in the Register of Deeds office. That means they are stealing your property. I am asking for your vote to stop the steal. Vote for me, George Dempsey Summers. Early voting, July the 15th. Election day, August the 4th. Stop the steal. Vote George Dempsey Summers, Register of Deeds.
Paid for by friends of George Summers.
Towanna Murphy Show, that's what's up.
That's what's up. Towanna Murphy Show. That's what's up. Towanna Murphy Show.
That's what's up. The Towanna Murphy Show.
In the last 4 years, you've seen the true colors of everybody that didn't like us. So I'm not gonna say names right now, but only thing I'm gonna say is you better hope your ass don't get in trouble, and you need Murphy to get you out of it.
That's what's up. The Towanna Murphy Show. When you got to tune in, want the real in your host. What's going on, man? She knows the most. Memphis and Mid-South, tune in, cause the diva is on.
That's what's up.
And good evening. You're watching the Towanna Murphy Show right here on SVP TV, Comcast 17, Comcast 31. You can also watch the Towanna Murphy Show on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, on demand, YouTube, and Facebook Live. Good evening, good evening, good evening. As we get ready to go into early voting, I suggest that everybody gets ready for early voting. If you would like to advertise, sponsor, or be a guest on the Towanna Murphy Show, you can call me on my business line, which is 901-437-2717. That is 901-437-2717. Listen, I got a full schedule. I don't know about y'all, but I got a full schedule of everybody that's going to be on the Towanna Murphy Show. Of course, Mary Lee Harris will be back next week. Judge Sugarman will be with me next week. And Sanjeev Mamula will be with me next week as well. And then the following week, I have Judge Parrish, who will be my special guest on the following week. And then I forgot all the other people because I should have wrote it down, but I don't remember it by heart. I should have had it in my face, but I don't have it in my face. But I am booked up for the next 3 weeks. Now, if you would like to be a part of the Towanna Murphy Show and my shows are booked, you get paid to be on an additional show, but you have to pay extra. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie, because that means I gotta bring Angel in again. So y'all have to pay extra. If y'all want to go and I have to create a day for y'all to come in to interview on the Towanna Murphy Show, then y'all have to give me some extra money. I ain't gonna even tell y'all no lie, y'all give me some extra money. But if you would like to be a guest on my show, you can inbox me or call me, 901-437-2717. That's 901-437-2717. And again, I cannot stress the fact, over and over and over, I've been stressing this. You have to get out there and vote. Our local elections are the most important elections of any election. Most people would think it's the president election. That's a lie. That is a lie. Our local elections, they are the ones that determine what happens in our city. Many of y'all say, I'm not going to vote. I'm tired of voting. And it ain't going to do nothing. It ain't going to change nothing. Of course, it's not going to change nothing because you didn't get out there and vote. So you allowed it to stay the same because you didn't get out there and vote. I don't care if you don't want to vote. I don't care if you don't like to vote. Just go vote because our vote counts. We know it counts. Y'all vote for what y'all want to go vote for. Everybody was in line when we wanted to get Trump out of there. We had lines around the corner, down the street, all the way to Africa. We had lines when y'all was trying to get Donald Trump out of there. It worked. It worked when you want to get out there and vote. So if you want to get out there and vote, you have to vote. We vote for the same people. Well, then change your vote. You vote for the same because that's what you want to do. You have to make the difference. You have to make the change. You have to decide who you want to vote for. My guest today is George Dempsey Summers, who will be running for, who I ain't say be running, he is a candidate for Register of Deeds. Of course, y'all know he running against Willie Brooks and somebody else that's on the, I forgot, I've seen the list today. I forgot the doggone man. Who else that was on that list? I don't even know, I don't know who he is. Nobody even brought him up. I don't know. But it is what it is. But George will be coming up right after my commercial break. But I just stress the fact that you need to vote. You need to vote. And more news. I get this text message this morning. Y'all know Brett Thompson is my buddy. Brett Thompson is my buddy. He my buddy. But the Daily Memphian wrote a story on him, and he got his mug. I don't know if they arrested him, though. I didn't read the story because I couldn't get on there. I ain't finna pay no money. I'm cheap now. Shoot, $5, $3, $2. But I'm going to get that story from the Daily Memphian. But Brett Thompson, former lawyer Brett Thompson, was disbarred in 1996 for stealing clients' funds. He's been repeatedly convicted since then for posing as a lawyer and stealing from his clients, is what they said. So this is all I'm reading right now, and it's from the Daily Memphian. Disbarred Memphis lawyer hauls in big pay for political candidates. Now, I'm thinking that some of his candidates went down there and pressed charges on him. And he ended up getting arrested. Because from the complaints that I've been getting from some of Brett Thompson's candidates saying he ain't doing his job. They done paid him $20,000, $30,000. Now, I ain't gonna tell y'all Brett Thompson is my buddy. That's my friend. Now, I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie, his friend. But the candidates say he ain't doing his job. He didn't do his job. They paid him $27,000, $30,000. Some people say he made over $100,000 in this election alone. That's my buddy. He a hustler. I'm just going to tell y'all that he is a hustler. He going hard for his money, but he didn't do his job. So some of the candidates felt like they lost money when they paid Brett Thompson all that money to represent them. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, he had about 30 clients. Brett Thompson had about 30 clients. Ooh, baby, y'all some dunter nuts. Y'all a bunch of dunter nuts. I want y'all to know y'all some dunter nuts. Baby, he had about 30 clients. And all of y'all gave him $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 because y'all thought y'all was going to win an election under Brett Thompson. And Brett Thompson my buddy, y'all. And he know I'm going to say what I'm going to say regardless of how he feel about it. I'm going to say what I got to say. But Brett Thompson got about $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 off of y'all. And he gave y'all all these promises. And y'all ain't seen nothing. We in early voting. Yeah, some of y'all got signs that's blurry. Baby, I seen a sign that E was cricket. Face blurry. Baby, Brett Thompson he pulled a Mickey on y'all. I'm telling y'all. Boy. Some of y'all signs ain't even up. He even took y'all money. Baby, Brett Thompson's a player. He a pimp. I don't care what y'all say. He pimped all of y'all. I don't care what y'all say. He done pimped y'all. Pimped y'all. Baby, he's a player. He's a player. Y'all look bland on him. I should put some makeup on or something. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Brett Thompson went to jail. He done took the Saints' money. They done pressed charges on him. Baby, he made over $100,000. He had about 30 clients from what I know. I know he did. I wonder how Bibbs feel right now. Bibbs, Carlos Bibbs. I wonder how Carlos Bibbs feel right there. Carlos Bibbs dropped that money like blue kit. His signs was blurry. Baby, he had dusty yellow. Carlos Bibbs' signs was dusty yellow. I said, what? I looked at them signs. I said, baby, Brett Thompson did his number on Bibbs. Carlos Bibbs' signs was all dusty yellow. It was blurry. Couldn't see the face. Baby, Brett Thompson did a job on you, Bibbs. Yes, he did. Oh, he got Will Richardson, too. He got real Richardson money, too. All of y'all, baby. Brett Thompson had pulled a number on all of y'all. That goes back to me, though. Brett Thompson, my friend. I wish I could have got some of that money, though. I ain't gonna lie. I wish I could have got some of Brett Thompson money. I ain't gonna lie. So today, y'all, I had a meeting with one of the other candidates that's running for judge. And he called me in for a meeting. I ain't gonna say his name, but he called me in for a meeting today, and we talked. And he said, Towanna, I want you to do for me what you doing for George. Because I see George everywhere. I said, because I'm a player, Judge. I ain't gonna tell you nothing else. I'm a player. I'm a player. He said, Towanna, I seen some stuff that Brett Thompson had done for some of the candidates. He said, and I don't see too much of nothing. He said, but I do see what you do for George. I see that George is out there. A lot of people are rooting for George. He said, and I want you to do the same thing for me that you did for George. And I said, that's fine. I said, but it may cost you a little. It may cost you a lot. But it's going to cost you. I just want you to know that, Judge, it may cost you. It may cost you a little now. I'm just going to repeat it for everybody that's watching this show. It may cost you a little. It may cost you a lot. But if I have to come back behind Brett Thompson, it's going to cost you. That means I got to work harder to get stuff done for you because Brett didn't do nothing for you. But y'all gave him $20,000. Y'all put that man trust. Because y'all know Brett, he a fast talker. Brett Thompson is a fast talker. He gonna say what he gonna say. And you gonna believe him too. You gonna believe him. I'm just glad George didn't listen. I ain't cussed George out prior too. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. I told George, you take your ass over there if you want to. George called me. He's like, I'm going to talk to Brett Thompson. I said, you take your ass over there if you want to. Do it if you want to. It's going to be a problem around here. Then he really thought about what I said. And then George came back the next day and said, I met with the guy. And George said, I met with the guy. It wasn't all it cracked up to be. Well, I guess you were right. I guess I was. Because he gave me one number a month ago, and last week he gave me this number. And when I talked to him today, I don't know what them numbers were. He gave me 3, 4 other different numbers. I said, I told you, don't take your ass over there. But he had to hear Brett out. So I let George hear Brett Thompson out. Go ahead, hear the man out. Hear the man out. I'm telling y'all the truth now. I'm telling y'all the truth. And George is a good guy, so he ain't gonna tell y'all. Baby, Brett Thompson offered that man, he told him $27,000. I told George, who the hell he trying to campaign for? Chelsea Clinton? Who the hell he campaigning for? Chelsea Clinton? $27,000? You gonna run for the president? What is you running for? I'm just trying to figure it out. $27,000. Brett Thompson, $27,000. You gonna charge George? He ain't running for the mayor. He ain't trying to be the senator. He running for register of deeds. $27,000. What you gonna do with George gave him $27,000. And George need to be popped upside his head. I'm just saying. $27,000, Brett. I'm telling y'all what he offered George. Told George $27,000. I told George, what the hell he gonna do for you for $27,000? And George said, I know George so sentimental. The man said he's gonna get my signs out. Get me on the few ballots, and get the mail outs done for me, and put my fine stuff all over the city. And I said, you believe him? You believe him, George? I'm just telling you my story. George, you believe him? Really? Really? Well, I kind of stopped thinking about what he said because he gave me 4 different numbers. First, he's gonna charge me 15. Then he's gonna charge me 20. Then 20. Then he got a little frustrated because his voice raised a little bit because George is soft-spoken. So George's like, but the man said $27,000. What am I doing? $27,000, George? Really? You gonna get this man $27,000? So he finally thought about it. And then he kind of mellowed out a little bit. He calmed down. He pointed his finger when he mad. He pointed his finger. $27,000. I'm saying, yeah, go pay him. Go pay him. Go pay him, George. Go pay him $27,000. Go get Brett Thompson $27,000. Go on. But I'm glad he listened to me, dog. He followed instructions. Now, I don't like the man sometimes. I'm going to tell y'all the truth, America. And me and George, that's my buddy. George, my buddy. I don't like him sometimes. I don't like Julian sometimes either. I've been working with him, but I gotta work with the folk. But George, my friend, y'all, they my buddies. I ain't gonna tell y'all they're no buddies. But Brett Thompson in jail. He in jail. They done locked the Saints up for stealing folk money. All those candidates, poor 30 candidates. He got $20,000 or more out of 30 candidates. And y'all all put y'all trust in Brett Thompson. Well, you see where he got you, right? Locked behind bars. He in jail. Brett Thompson in jail. Oh, for stealing all of y'all. He ain't steal it. So, you know what? I'm going to say this. He didn't steal the money. They gave him the money. He just didn't do his job. He didn't do his job. Y'all should have known what Brett Thompson is about. Y'all been around Brett Thompson for years. I've been around Brett Thompson for years. So I know what Brett Thompson's about. So that's why when George came to me and asked me about Brett Thompson, I said, all right, go on, take your ass over there. I'm going to see what you come out with. Go on now. I ain't tell him no. I told him, go on now. Then you call me when you figure out what the results going to be. Call me. I know Brett. I know Brett Thompson. Many of us know Brett Thompson. Y'all act like y'all don't know Brett Thompson. I'm going to talk to all of his candidates that spent $20,000, $25,000, $30,000 with Brett Thompson. Y'all know Brett Thompson. Now y'all trying to act like y'all slow. So somebody get, but y'all professors, law professors. Y'all running for judge and running for all these different seats. And y'all didn't know that Brett Thompson was stiffing y'all out of y'all money. Y'all crazy. Y'all knew that. Y'all ain't slow. But nah, I take that back, y'all slow. I take that back. Yeah, all of y'all ass slow. I'm sorry. All y'all ass slow. Yeah, y'all slow because now y'all down there trying to press charges on Brett Thompson. Because didn't nobody do it but his candidates, because his candidates ain't get what he promised. He didn't steal the money. Y'all gave him the money. Because y'all thought he was going to help y'all win these elections. I guess y'all fooled, huh? You should have came to me. Yeah, I would have helped you. You should have came to me. See that finger? You should have came to me. I'd have helped you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should have came to me. I'd have helped y'all. But no, y'all looked over little bitty old Towanna Murphy. Y'all went to Brett Thompson. And Brett Thompson didn't do nothing but my candidate all over the city. Yeah, that's right. My pippin skills is real. My pippin skills is real. Pippin. And I ain't charging no $20,000. $20,000. I can't get past this $27,000. Y'all done paid Brett $27,000. I'm gonna go to commercial break, y'all, but y'all done paid Brett Thompson $27,000. This man promised y'all commercials on all the stations, even on Towanna Murphy station. So one of his candidates came to me and said, Brett Thompson said he talked to you about me coming on. I said, where my money? He said he pay you. I said, hell no. Well, I'm asking you where my money at. You ain't finna come over here. You ain't gave me no money. What's wrong with you? Well, Brett said he paid you. I said, Brett ain't gave me nothing. Nothing. You got to pay me. Brett don't have to pay me nothing. You got to pay me. Well, it was in the contract. That contract ain't got nothing to do with Towanna Murphy. Towanna Murphy didn't sign no contract. Brett can't tell you he got you a slot on my show and you ain't paid me. It ain't for Brett to pay me. It's for you to pay me as a candidate. So you gonna come to me and tell me you gave it to Brett Thompson. That ain't got nothing to do with Towanna Murphy. That's Brett. You gave the money to Brett. You didn't give it to Towanna Murphy. Which means you got to get Towanna Murphy the money. If you gave Brett the money for Towanna Murphy show, then Brett just took your money. Because he ain't gave me a dime. Now I had 5 candidates that came to me and said he did that. Guess what? He ain't gave me nothing. He took your money. Some of y'all supposed to have commercials on Channel 5, 13, 24. He done promised y'all all this stuff. All the promises he done promised y'all. 24, 32. I'm going to get you on all the shows. I'm going to get you on 24, 32. I'm going to get you with Conjure Anthony. I'm going to get you with Towanna Murphy. I'm going to get you on everybody's show. Anybody's show you want to be on, I'm going to make sure you got on there. You're going to be everywhere when I get done. I'm going to put your signs up. I'm going to put you on there. I'm going to get you on the ballot. You know how Brett talk fast. Put you on the ballot. I'm going to put you whatever you do. But you know I got to go right now because I got this judge on the other line. I'll call you right back. He don't never call you back. He don't never call your ass back. He going to say he call you back. But he don't never call you back. He calls me back, though. But I ain't mad at Brett. Brett my buddy. At the end of the day, he's still my buddy. Y'all just got pimped. That's all. Y'all got pimped. Brett Thompson pimped y'all out of all y'all money. And now you don't see your signs. Well, some of y'all see the signs, you just can't read it. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Some of y'all see y'all signs, you just can't read it. Baby, the E slanted, and sometimes you can see the handprint go all the way across. And he gonna say, put these signs up. Can't read them. Where the face at, baby? The face smear. One of them had the face, it was lump-sided. I said, that doggone Brett Thompson. That doggone Brett Thompson is a fool. Baby, he a fool. Baby. One of the candidates' face was slanted. It was like this. He said, we're going to put it up. I said, where you going to put that at? Color was gone. He black. He looked white. The white ones look blue. Baby, Brett Thompson did a number. Brett Thompson did a number. I'm sorry about laughing, y'all, but Brett Thompson did a number on y'all. Baby, all y'all flyers jacked up. Flyers jacked up. Signs jacked up. You ain't on nobody's campaign stuff. You ain't on no flyers. You ain't on no video. Where your video? Baby, one of the video. Carlos Bibbs, your first video was jacked up. I ain't gonna even lie. Carlos Bibbs. That first commercial, I don't know who did that other one, but that first commercial you did that Brett told you to do, that was jacked up. It was jacked up. Everybody was laughing at that video. Everybody was laughing. They was like, y'all see that jacked up video? Carlos Bibbs, you were real yellow. he black, but all his signs were yellow. Oh, God. Brett, I love Brett, though. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. I love Brett Thompson. Brett Thompson is a fool at his best. I love me some Brett Thompson. Don't care what y'all say. Say what you want to say. That's my dog. That's my dog. Anytime you get $20,000 on somebody and you got a blurred side, that's my dog. That's my dog. $20,000. Man, Brett. I need to get with your pimping, but I don't want to go to jail, though. I'm going to get with your pimping, but I don't want to go to jail for your pimping, though. I'm going to do mine the right way. I don't do y'all. Now, all y'all candidates that got stiffed from Brett Thompson, y'all could call me. I can help you out, but you going to pay me. You going to pay me. I'm going to get the job done, but you going to pay me. You going to pay me. Sorry, you going to pay me. But I'll help you out, because some of y'all ain't got no signs at all. Some of y'all ain't got no signs up at all. Some of y'all ain't got no commercials at all. But over here at SVP TV, baby, we will cut your commercial. We gonna cut your commercial. It's gonna look nice. You ain't gonna look like you in a hallway on the side of the road. Or in your car on the speakerphone. Baby, Carlos, that look like that commercial was shot with a cell phone. Carlos Bibbs. Did Brett Thompson talk you into doing that video on the cell phone? I just want to know. Okay, I'm quit. Carlos Bibbs ain't gonna mess with you no more. I promise. But he jacked you all the way up, baby. You got the short end of the stick. Will Richardson, he got the short end of the stick too, because that first commercial was a fool too. His cell phone video. iPhone, cell phone videos. I ain't gonna say nothing else. But that was Brett Thompson though, because Brett Thompson told him, you can do a good video from your cell phone. Okay, I'm done messing with y'all. I'm done. I don't say nothing else. But here's the thing. If y'all want me to fix what Brett messed up, you're gonna have to pay me. But I forgot half of y'all broke. Because Brett done took y'all money. Y'all ain't getting no money back. I'm telling y'all that. He locked up, but y'all ain't getting his money back. But they going to let him out, though. He probably paid his bond. Yeah, he said about 12 hours. He'll be out a few more hours. Yeah. Y'all ain't getting no money back. Now, if he gives you a little bit of your money back, y'all can bring it to Towanna Murphy. I will help you. I will help you because I got George situated. George already in his spot. He good. George good. We ain't worry about y'all. George good, but y'all gonna pay me. I'm telling y'all that right now. In America. All the way in America, you gonna pay me. You gonna pay me. But I fix what he messed up, but you gonna pay me. You gonna pay me? I'm just telling you all the truth. You gonna pay me? Listen, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to commercial break. Brett Thompson, I love you. Brett Thompson, I love you, Brett Thompson. You my friend. You gonna always be my friend. In jail or out of jail, you gonna be my friend. I love you, man. You might just show me what your pimping mechanisms is, because I want to be pimping just like you. I just don't want to go jail. But I want all that money you got, though, over than $100,000. I want to be in your home, in that bracket. I want to be in that number. When the Saints go in, marching in, as they would say on life, I want to be in that number. I want to go to the boom boom room. They gonna be fantasizing about the boo boo room in jail. The boo boo room. Okay, I gotta go. Listen, I gotta go to commercial break. You're watching Towanna Murphy Show right here on SPP TV, Comcast 17, Comcast 31, Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, on demand, YouTube, and Facebook Live. Remember, news is news. Facts is facts. Miss Ruby sung the blues, and Towanna gonna bring you news. I'll be right back with my special guest, George Dempsey Summers, right after this commercial break.
4 years ago, we showed that a kid from Whitehaven, the son of a high school guidance counselor and a repairman, could serve and lead in our community. We showed that our greatest strength in our community is our people. Our community is full of young and young at heart, hopeful and successful Native Memphians and millennials who chose the 901. With your help, we can show the world that we can do it again. Let's get started.
Hello, Shelby County. My name is George Dempsey Summers. I am running for the Register of Deeds in the upcoming general election. I'm a lifelong Memphian, married of 20 years. I am currently employed with Shelby County government of 10 years. Prior to that, I was employed with the Memphis City Schools for 31 years. I have been behind the scenes working to serve the community for over 41 years. The reason why I'm running for office is the law on the books needs to be changed. Here in Shelby County, quitclaim deeds are being forged and filed in the Register of Deeds office. That means they are stealing your property. I am asking for your vote to stop the steal. Vote for me, George Dempsey Summers. Early voting, July the 15th. Election day, August the 4th. Stop the steal. Vote George Dempsey Summers, Register of Deeds.
Paid for by friends of George Summers.
Hey folks, it's Issa Haddad here. I got some good news and a special invitation for you to come see me here at Sunrise, Collierville. Come on down, check out my inventory with new, pre-owned, and certified vehicles to choose from. I can get you financed when no one else can. Come on by, bring your family. I treat you like family. Come see me, Issa, here at the #1 dealership in the Mid-South, 4605 Houston Levy Road, Sunrise, Collierville. Come on down, check out my inventory with hundreds of vehicles to choose from, pre-owned, new, and certified.
Good news from Sunrise Chevrolet. Get in your new vehicle today. Come on in, ask for Issa. Bankrupt, slow pay, bad credit, it's okay. Let Issa put you in your brand new truck or car today when you shop at Sunrise Chevrolet, Collierville.
And don't forget, ask for me, Issa.
Education, experience, community involvement, special legislation, conferences and workshops, family, church, and friends, honesty, integrity, accessibility, what Barbara Cooper brings to you and me. She'll take a stand, together we can win again. Yeah. Re-elect Barbara Cooper, State Representative, District 86, paid for by friends of Barbara Cooper.
And we're back. You're watching the Towanna Murphy Show right here on SVP TV, Comcast 1731. You can also download the Roku app, Apple TV, On Demand, Amazon Prime, YouTube, and Facebook Live. I am here with my special guest, my friend, my good friend, George Dempsy Summers, who is running for Register of Deeds. Good evening, Mr. Summers.
Good evening, Towanna. Thank you for having me.
No problem. It's my pleasure to have you here, George. This is a wonderful guy right here. George Dempsy Summers is running for Register of Deeds. And let's give them a background of where you started before we even get into why you're running for Register of Deeds. Tell the people about yourself.
Well, I was born and raised here in Memphis, Tennessee, lifelong Memphian. Grew up over in the neighborhood of Cherokee off of Sims and Lamar. Attended elementary school there until 5th grade. Unfortunately, my father passed away when I was 11. My mother moved us to the other side of Memphis. That's what I called it at the time. It's at I-240 and I-40. So I graduated from White Station High School. After graduation, I took my first job at the Memphis City Schools. I did my first career there of 31 years. And I want to tell you a little bit about what I did there. Mm-hmm. I repaired the band instruments for all of the Memphis City Schools band programs. So anyone that attended junior high or high school from 1981 through 2012, I was the guy behind the scenes that repaired your band instruments when the band director sent them to the repair shop. So I want to let everyone know I had a little part of your music education, and I'm so glad that thousands of you received music scholarships and went forward to college.
Now, tell them some of the instruments that you have done for some of the celebrities here in our city.
Well, recently I met Stan Bell, and in 1984, I believe he was at one of the Memphis City Schools, and he said, "George, you were the guy that repaired my trumpet." And I said, "You're absolutely right." So he was very excited to learn that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And then now you, from my understanding, you did some instruments for a international and national band. Tell them what you did for them, if you don't mind. I just want, because I gotta say it. You might as well just go. It's been years ago, so you might as well tell it. They ain't know it was you. So I'm just saying.
No, they didn't. I was in the 11th grade and had a little part-time job at a local music store, and they had a trombone, a trumpet, and a saxophone that needed repair, but they wanted it painted what I call Chevrolet orange. Well, as it turned out, it was the Barkays instruments. So recently I met, I believe, Mr. Dotson.
Mm-hmm, Larry Dotson.
And I asked him, I said, "Do you remember those orange instruments way back in the 80s? He says, "I sure do." I said, "Well, I had a hand at painting those instruments for you, and they sure did look good."
He was shocked, wasn't he?
He was shocked. He was
shocked.
so excited to learn that and meet someone that long ago that worked on those instruments.
Because you were so quiet, you know, and because you're still a quiet guy. But even when you talked to Stan Bell was even shocked. Like, for real, that was you. So a lot of people were shocked that you were the one that repaired their instruments. And,
yes.
And because you're so soft-spoken and so quiet, they didn't know you had a big part in their music education, that you really believe in music. So they didn't know that. And so that was something that you had to share and get out as you ran for Register of Deeds. Now let's talk about Register of Deeds. Why do you want to run for Register of Deeds?
Well, there's 10 more years there on my career. Mm-hmm. I'm working currently for the Shelby County government. So those 10 years, my 31 at the Memphis City Schools, that's 41 years behind the scenes. Other people, I don't want to sound, but
just say what you're going to say.
Take credit for the behind the scenes work, which is okay with me. But at this point in my life, I wanted to step forward, take on a leadership role, mm-hmm. and run for elected office, and the Register of Deeds is where I'm at.
Now, why did you choose Register of Deeds? Because you could have ran for city, you could have ran for state representative, you could have ran for anything that was open, because there's a lot of open spots. Why did you choose to run for Register of Deeds? You know, just the main reason why you really wanted to run for that spot.
Well, I personally had a piece of property taken from me out of my control. It was not from fraudulent quitclaim deed, but it was by eminent domain. Right now in Whitehaven, there is a brand new 3-bay drive-through fire station that sits on a 2-acre parcel that I owned for over 15 years. But once I talked to a lot of my coworkers and the elders, I found that they were losing their property by fraudulent quitclaim deeds and never knew that the ownership had changed names. And that is my main interest for running for the office.
Right, because you feel that you want to help people that's losing their properties to quitclaim deeds.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Well, recently we visited Douglas Park, and in a 3.5-hour period, we met 10 separate families that had lost property by this very thing, a fraudulent quitclaim deed. And most could not afford an attorney to fight it, to get their property back, and you can just feel their pain.
Because I think when we spoke with the one lady, I forgot her name. Was it Jacqueline? I forgot her name. But she said that they had recently took her grandfather's property when we were out there taking. She said they had just taken it about 2 months prior to. It was just 2 months ago that they took her grandfather's property. She said she didn't know anything about it. She just found out that they took the property maybe like when we was in Douglas Park. That's what she said. She found out about it.
Yes, and I believe they had owned the property in their family for right at 50 years.
And so she didn't know what her next step was. And I told her when we were sitting there, I said, well, you're going to have to get a lawyer to fight that. She says, well, I don't know if my grandfather has enough money to even get a lawyer. I said, but that's why they target the people, poor people, or people that's struggling to keep their bills paid because they know that you can't afford a lawyer. So they're just going to take your property. So it's not, they're not focusing on, I would say, rich folk or middle class, high middle class. They focusing on low middle class and poor people that own homes, and then they're taking their homes.
The majority of the people that I have met that has had this happen to them, their property was valued at $100,000 or less. I don't even know if one of them was $100,000, but it's property that had been owned in their family for many, many years with no mortgage, and it's on the Register of Deeds records as paid for. So it was very easy to steal that one without the banker's lawyers. If there was a mortgage against the property, then it would be a lot harder to take.
Now, question for you. Now, when you get elected, is there some kind of tracking that we can do, or you can do? I don't say we, but I'm always there when you need me, so I want y'all to know that. Let me just clear that up in the air, because some people be saying, well, you can't, we know how political stuff is. George must have promised her something. George didn't promise me anything. I just know that if George needs me for anything, I'm going to always be there for him because he's always there for me. So let me clear that right now, because, most people will say, well, George must have promised her something. You can't promise anybody in campaigns. He never promised me anything. So y'all hear me saying that right now. He's never promised me anything. But if he needs my help for anything, I'm always there to help him. That's my buddy. That's my buddy. That's my ride or die. I don't like him sometimes, but that's my ride or die. That's my buddy. So if he needs me for something, I'm going to be there. So I just have to make sure I clear that up, because people say little stuff, especially when you win. They're gonna say, "Yeah, he promised her a job. Listen to that video. He promised her a job. Listen to that video." So I had to make sure. Go ahead, George. Go on, say what you're gonna say.
Well,
I ain't being an idiot, then.
No, I want
to.
I want to make this clear. I have not promised anyone anything during this entire election. It's been at face value. If you want to help, and we had agreed upon you helping, that's all it is. So hopefully August the 4th, I will win this election, and at that time, we will be making decisions after that date.
And so we just wanted to make sure we clear that up. Now we not only talk to people in Douglas Park about homes being taken. We went to several other locations that we have talked to people that have lost their property to quit claim deeds. And in fact, we ran into a school teacher, a principal, who's fighting the same thing right now because she said her daughter, and I'm just telling y'all stories that we've talked to people personally, one-on-one. She said her daughter went down there to quit claims deeds and told them that she sold that property to them for $1, and she forged her signature, and they gave that woman a house. They can't do that, could they? Well, they did do it, but she forged the signature, so the signatures didn't match. So can they take that back? That's one of my questions. Can they take that back?
The way I understand it is they have to hire legal counsel, file the case into civil court, and have a court order reverse the transaction. I am not an attorney, but that's the way I have had it explained to me.
When you was doing it. So, okay, I get it. So, when you win, what do you want to change? Because these laws have not been changed since, what, 1922?
Sometime in the late 20s is what I've learned. On the campaign trail, I have met several attorneys. I've listened to them tell their stories of having clients. Some have 2 and 3 cases right now in the court with this very thing. One was very happy to tell me we're on the second court setting for the same property. It happened once a few years ago, and it's happened again. And he said they have to pay the lawyer twice and go to court twice and get it reversed. But you're asking me what I intend to do.
What you intend to do?
I want to work with our state representatives and our state senators and ask them to support opening up at the House floor in Nashville and discussing what is in place right now on the books. From what I understand, it's not a criminal act. That's why it's not handled in criminal court when a resident wants to get their property back and wants to file criminal charges. The attorneys have said it's a civil matter, which is handled in the civil courts.
So, going back to what you just said, George, it's not illegal. It's actually legal as long as they have a legal signature on those quitclaim deeds. It is considered a legal document, and if they don't file it, the Register of Deeds office can be sued, right?
I don't know the answer to that one.
You don't answer that one?
No.
No. You actually do know the answer to that. Because when we talked to Shalandria, remember we asked that question. Yeah, think about it.
And the registrar's office could be sued.
Remember she said remember she told us, I just wanted to recall that back to you. Remember she told us, even if they pulled the quitclaim deeds offline and the signature was there and they had a seal, I had to recall them on that.
Yeah. If the office was doing it on their own.
Right,
yes.
Right. And they okay, but if they did it, if the office turned them down and said that they couldn't get the house, even though they had everything in place and everything was on their right, then she said that the Register of Deeds, they could sue the Register of Deeds office. Or maybe I said it wrong. Did I say it wrong? Because I say stuff wrong. Okay, because you couldn't remember what she said at first. I was just trying to recall what she told us when we was in there. So, but that's what happened. She said if, let's say George filed a quitclaim deed on a home and everything looked like it was right, even the signature, even that it had a seal on it, and he came to me to the front and I wouldn't file it, George can sue me. Even though it's not his property, but everything is intact, he could sue me because I said no.
Yes.
So I think I understand that right.
When you explained it that way, yes.
Okay.
That's correct.
I told you I explained it wrong because I go all the way around the corner and then I come back and then I tell you what I was thinking. So I was thinking out the back way, but That's so I explained it right this time?
Yeah.
Okay, I explained it right this time. Okay, this time I explained it right. So that's what happens. So they can be sued, and they're not trying to take that chance of the Register of Deeds office being sued. So they just let the property be taken, even though the property don't belong to them. Am I saying that right? Because you know, I overthink sometimes. My brain runs like 100 miles an hour.
We didn't want to complicate it, but it's when the form has all the legal terminology in it and it has the notary on the signature, then we were told by the registrar's office at this time that per state statute, they have to file it.
They have to file it.
So in denying it, that's where the office could be sued. So when it comes to the office, meeting those criteria, they file it, and at that moment, the ownership is transferred.
So that's how you guys are losing your properties. If you own property, some of you are probably already getting phone calls about your property. You probably should go to the Register of Deeds office just to see if your property has been taken or they're trying to take your property. You should be able to find out if they call down there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You want the number?
Yeah, give me a number.
The number is 222-8100.
So if you want to find out if your property been trying to be taken or they trying to take it or if already gone. So some of y'all don't know your property gone. Some of y'all probably already gone, been gone for a while. You finna get that text message that said, your property gone. And they done sold it to somebody else. You got a year. You got a year, right? They got a year. You got a year to fight and get your property back. You got 1 year. That's it. After 1 year and you don't fight to get your property back, it's gone, right?
Yep.
Gone. So what happens to like that lady that talked to us in the park and she said she lost her property 2 years ago. So that means she cannot go back and fight for her property because it's been longer than a year. So her property's just gone.
That's the way I understand it. Of course, have to seek the legal counsel on that one, but I believe it's a 1 year time frame.
1 year time frame where they do take your property. You know, George is not much of the talker. He's just gonna shoot from the hip. I'm the one talk too much. That's my job. That's my job. That's my job to talk. It ain't his job to talk. His job is just give you the answer and let it go. I'm the one talking. I'm the talker. That's why we buddies. Because he don't talk and I do. That's why we buddies, because he don't talk and I do. I do all the talking around here. I'm a player. Now, I told y'all that before.
Most people that know me, I do a lot more listening than talking. For many years, I attended the Memphis City School board meetings when my good friend Sarah Lewis was up there educating the school board members, and I was just soaking it all in. And then every now and then, I would say something.
Every now and then, you should have seen that commercial. Y'all should see how many takes we did with that commercial he did.
Don't tell him how many takes we did.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna tell. I ain't gonna tell how many takes we did on that commercial. I forgot. I count. Angel, how many? Look, she plead the fifth.
Let's just.
Angel gonna plead the fifth over that. She don't even want to embarrass George. So.
Well, Angel.
At least she nice. She didn't embarrass you.
Angel did come out and got us on track and finished it.
So what you trying to say? Me and Debbie didn't know what we was doing? What you trying to say?
Oh no, I didn't say that.
Oh no, yes he is. He trying to say me and Debbie didn't know what we were doing. So what you trying to say? So me and Debbie was over the top, and Angel came in and just smoothed it over. So what you trying to say about me and Miss Debbie?
You just said it.
I did. Wait. So you just trying to say me and Miss Debbie was over the top? We was making you nervous? What's wrong? So Angel just came out smooth talking. Well, George, this is how you're going to do it. Me and Debbie like, do it over. Do it. Well, we probably was over the top. Me and Debbie probably was over the top. And Angel came in smooth talking. Well, George, take a deep breath and say it just like this. But put a little more emphasis. Me and Debbie like, you got to put emphasis on that.
But it worked.
It worked. Me and Debbie scared you. That was me and Debbie. Me and Debbie done scared him. Angel had to come in. We done overdid it. Don't ask me and Debbie to produce y'all no more. If your nerves bad, don't ask me and Debbie. That was funny. I'm just reminding y'all of his commercial. Because George ain't the talker, I'm the talker. George, you did a good job, though. Angel helped you right on through it.
Yeah. And for those that haven't seen the commercial,
we're going to play it in a minute. Cause
watch it. It's
Angel even made him get some emphasis. Stop the steal. Man, they be like, you got to say stop the steal. We got to say stop the steal. Angel said, no, just put an emphasis on it. Stop the steal. Man, they be like, say stop the steal. I'm sorry, man. George. I'm sorry, we was rude. Me and David was rude. Me and David was rude, I'm sorry.
I didn't say you were rude.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did say me and David was rude like we don't know what we doing. We just a little over the top. We just a little hyper.
Oh, man.
Me and David, I don't know, David was on something that day, though. I think she had too much coffee. Debbie was on one that day. I'm just going to be honest with you. Debbie was on one that day. She was a little bit too hyper that day. And she was so hyper, she made me hyper. So we had to bring Angel in because she was the only calm one in here. Besides George. Both of them was calm. So I just had to stress that point. I'm sorry, George. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You're Towanna.
Well, yeah, but at least Angel didn't bust you out. I was going to bust you out at first, but Angel, she didn't want to do it. She didn't want to do it, so I ain't do it. I ain't do it, she didn't want to bust you out. But you did good. You did very good. Thank you, Angel.
Yeah, thank you, Angel.
Thank you, Angel, for calming him down. He was scared. Me and Debbie had him scared. He was scared. Y'all should have seen him. He was sitting there looking at me and Debbie like, huh? Huh? Me and Debbie like, and Debbie kept saying, stop.
Well, at all fairness, you're used to talking to the camera. I'm not. I'm used to talking to a person.
Right. I didn't know you was scared, though, because me and Debbie were working you. He was scared. Me and Debbie. Me and Debbie were tag teaming. I'm sorry. Me and Debbie were tag teaming. Angel finally just stepped in like, y'all just go home. Y'all just go on over there. Y'all go on over there. Let me do my job. Y'all go on over there. Let me help George. Because y'all ain't helping. This man was sweating. He was up there sweating. Me and Debbie still going. He was sweating. Like, what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, George. Look, I'm laughing so hard, I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard. That was funny, though. I'm just saying. George is a good person, y'all. Very good person. And he's the rightful person for this job. We want you to, I want y'all to vote for George.
Did you see the question on your Facebook?
No. What they say?
If a person dies with a mortgage, does the bank take back the property or give the family the chance to get the house?
That is probably something that will need to go through probate court.
Yeah.
And once the decision is made through probate, then the decision would probably have them come to the Register of Deeds office and record it in the person's name that the court awarded the property to.
I'm going to repeat the question because I'm trying to figure out why George talking to you, looking at you, and not the camera. I'm still trying to figure this out. He answered you. And I'm like, that's why I'm like, he talking right to you. Camera right here, George. I know she's pretty and all, but the camera right here. The camera right here.
All right, so we need to repeat the answer right there.
Yeah, I got to repeat the question because you were answering Angel.
Well, we can do that.
Y'all see me looking at George like, he talking to Angel. Camera right here. I said, he ain't told the folk nothing. He got a whole conversation going on here with Angel like the camera ain't rolling. Now I got to go over there and look at the doggone question because George looking at Angel. He ain't looking at the camera. He ain't looking at it. Angel, you're a distraction. Angel, distraction. She distracted. Distracted by... Oh, what's that? She distracted him. We're going to have a conversation. Just Angel distracted. Angel was on the live. Oh, it's on my page. Oh, okay. Let me go look. Since I was rudely... I don't say nothing. It's on Facebook. It's on my Facebook Live. Okay, let me look. Maybe did I miss it? Oh no. Okay, there it is. Okay, I'm going to read the question again because George answered the question, but he answered it to Angel. He didn't answer it to the front camera. So I'm going to read the question. Do you mind, George, if I read the question again?
Not at all, Towanna.
Okay, I'm going to read the question. The question is, if a person died with a mortgage, does the bank take the property or give the family a chance to get the house? George, look right there at that camera and ask the question.
Well, I believe the key word here is there's a mortgage tied to the property. So, the bank would still have ownership of the property with the debt. So, once again, I believe it would go to probate court to probate the will. And in the decision of the court, the new owner, which might be a family member, would come to the register of deed and file it in their name.
Okay. So if the property was left to somebody, one of the family members, should it be turned over to them, or they still got to go through a process? Probate.
Through
Go back to
probate,
probate.
but since there's a mortgage, they would still be responsible for the mortgage. The bank is not going to forgive that because the person died, unless there was the insurance purchased that paid the mortgage off in full.
Okay. So even if the person died, you still got to pay a mortgage.
Well, if they
A
did,
dead person paying a mortgage in the grave. You still got to pay. Wake up. Wake up. You still got to pay, Sammy. Wake up. You dead. I didn't even make no joke out of that. I'm sorry. That one just had to get. It was just the way it sounded. George, you dead? Get on up. Get up. Dig him up. He got a mortgage this month. He got to pay. You dead as doorknob, but you still got to pay mortgage. I got 1 minute left. I'm sorry. George, go and get the people your spiel, because I'm gone, because I ain't going to say nothing else. Go. Just tell them why they should vote for you. Just list the votes.
Okay, Shelby County, I'm George Dempsey Summers, and I want to ask you for your vote in early voting and on Election Day. I will commit to give you my best. I want to work at the state level with our legislatures and get some form of legal wording in place that will either stop or slow down to where your property is not taken fraudulently. One of the things that I would ask is possibly a title search be done when a quitclaim deed is filed, where both parties would be notified of any transaction. But once again, it needs to be hashed out at the state level for a statewide law.
Thank you so much, George, for coming.
Oh, you're welcome.
And remember,
it's been fun.
It's been fun. It's been fun, I know, right? It's been fun. Y'all, vote for George. We have fun like this all the time, y'all. I promise y'all we do. Vote for George Dempsey Summers. He is running for Register of Deeds. He wants your vote. We want your vote. I am his campaign manager. I am the coolest campaign manager ever in his lifetime. I'm just telling y'all, I'm the coolest campaign manager.
Yeah, they need to bring some money on so you can help them too, because you are great.
Thank you, George.
Yes.
Thank you, George. Now you can talk to Angel, because I got to go. I got to close it out. Thank y'all so much for watching the Towanna Murphy Show, y'all. I will see y'all Monday night with my special guest, Mayor Lee Harris, will be my guest, and he's soliciting your votes too. So listen, news is news. Facts is facts. Miss Ruby sung the blues. Towanna gonna bring you the news. Brett Thompson, I'm coming to see you in jail. Good night. Better tomorrow.
Hello, Shelby County. My name is George Dempsey Summers. I am running for the Register of Deeds in the upcoming general election. I'm a lifelong Memphian, married of 20 years. I am currently employed with Shelby County government of 10 years. Prior to that, I was employed with the Memphis City Schools for 31 years. I have been behind the scenes working to serve the community for over 41 years. The reason why I'm running for office is the law on the books needs to be changed. Here in Shelby County, quitclaim deeds are being forged and filed in the Register of Deeds office. That means they are stealing your property. I am asking for your vote to stop the steal. Vote for me, George Dempsey Summers. Early voting, July the 15th. Election Day, August the 4th. Stop the steal. Vote George Dempsey Summers, Register of Deeds.
Paid for by friends of George Summers.
The son of a high school guidance counselor and a repairman, could serve and lead in our community. We show that our greatest strength in our community is our people. Our community is full of young and young at heart, hopeful and successful Native Memphians and millennials who chose the 9. We can show the world that we can do it again. Let's get started.